It's the spring of 1989. A bank teller in Manila examines a $100 bill under ultraviolet light. The paper feels right. The ink feels right. Then she notices it, a security thread in the wrong place. This is the story of North Korea's counterfeit empire. The bill she's holding isn't a street forgery. It's something the U.S. Secret Service will later call a superdollar, a fake so precise it uses the same intaglio printing presses as the genuine article, the same optical security fibers, the same cotton linen blend paper. Forensic examiners spend months trying to find the flaw. They find 3. A teller in Manila just found a 4th. By the mid-1990s, superdollars are surfacing everywhere. Russia, Macau, Bulgaria, Cambodia. Each batch carries the same printing fingerprints that trace back again and again to a single source: North Korea. Inside Pyongyang, there's an organization most North Koreans have never heard of. It's called Office 39. It answers directly to the ruling family. Its job isn't to run a ministry or manage a budget. Its job is to generate hard currency for the regime by any method available. Counterfeiting is one line item among many. To make a superdollar, you need equipment most counterfeiters never touch. An intaglio press, the kind used by the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing, costs millions and isn't sold on the open market. Investigators believe North Korea acquired one from a foreign supplier decades ago, possibly Japanese, possibly through a shell transaction nobody has fully traced. With the press in hand, Office 39 sources the paper, a cotton linen weave matched almost exactly to the real thing. And the ink, with the specific magnetic and color-shifting properties banks use to authenticate currency. The output isn't local, it's exported. Diplomatic pouches, immune from search under international law, move bundles of superdollars out of Pyongyang and into the hands of trusted intermediaries. North Korean embassies in Europe and Southeast Asia have, on multiple occasions, been directly implicated. One ambassador in Scandinavia was expelled after his country's authorities tied a counterfeiting ring back to his mission. But superdollars are only one product. Office 39 runs what investigators describe as a diversified criminal conglomerate. There's counterfeit Viagra, manufactured to look identical to Pfizer's packaging down to the holographic seal. There's counterfeit cigarettes, entire shipping containers of fake Marlboros bound for European black markets. And there's methamphetamine, produced in state-run labs and moved through the same smuggling channels as the currency. 3 products, 3 markets, 1 purpose: dollars the regime can't get through legitimate trade because sanctions have cut most of that off. For years, the operation works largely undetected. Then in 2005, the U.S. Treasury makes a move that hits harder than any seizure. It designates a small bank in Macau, Banco Delta Asia, as a primary money laundering concern. The bank holds roughly $25 million in North Korean accounts. The amount is small, the consequences aren't. Banks around the world panic. If Banco Delta Asia can be cut off from the U.S. financial system for handling North Korean money, any bank doing the same is at risk. Within weeks, financial institutions across Asia and Europe begin closing North Korean accounts on their own without being asked. Pyongyang's access to the global banking system collapses almost overnight. North Korea sends negotiators to nuclear talks, demanding the $25 million be unfrozen before discussions continue. It takes the U.S. the better part of a year to find a workaround. The message lands anyway. Financial pressure, applied at exactly the right node, can move a regime that conventional sanctions can't touch. Around the same period, U.S. and Asian law enforcement run a sting that exposes how far the network reaches. Agents posing as smugglers buy superdollars, counterfeit cigarettes, and methamphetamine from North Korean intermediaries in a series of staged transactions across the Pacific. The operation ends with dozens of arrests and confirms what investigators had suspected for years. This isn't a side hustle run by rogue officials. It's coordinated, state-directed, and global. By the 2000s, the physical counterfeiting slows. Printing presses are easier to trace than they used to be. Detection technology improves. Smuggling routes get watched. So the operation adapts. It goes digital. Enter the Lazarus Group, a name U.S. investigators give to North Korea's state-backed hacking unit. Their first major heist makes headlines in 2016 when they attempt to steal nearly $1 billion from the Bangladesh Central Bank's account at the New York Federal Reserve. A single typo in a transfer request, the word "foundation" instead of "foundation," flags the transaction for manual review. The bulk of the heist is stopped. They still get away with $81 million, laundered through Philippine casinos within days. It's a preview of what comes next. Lazarus moves from bank heists to cryptocurrency exchanges, where security is younger, oversight is thinner, and stolen funds can be laundered through mixers and cross-chain bridges faster than investigators can follow. Over the following years, blockchain analysts trace hundreds of millions, then billions, in stolen crypto back to wallets linked to the group. The targets are exchanges in Japan, Vietnam, the United States, anywhere with a server worth breaching. The method evolves too. Fake job offers sent to crypto developers, malware disguised as a coding test, social engineering patient enough to unfold over months, before the actual theft takes place in minutes. United Nations investigators estimate North Korea has generated billions of dollars through cyber theft alone. Much of it funneled directly into the country's weapons programs. The superdollar press gathers dust. The hooded figure at a keyboard has replaced the engraver at a printing plate. Same office, same mission, different tools. What hasn't changed is the difficulty of stopping it. A counterfeit bill can be pulled from circulation. A seized shipment can be photographed and logged. But a cryptocurrency wallet routed through a dozen jurisdictions in the time it takes to read this sentence is something else entirely. Investigators recover a fraction of what's stolen. The rest disappears into addresses no subpoena can reach. In 2022 alone, blockchain researchers linked over $1 billion in stolen crypto to North Korean state hackers. More than the superdollar program is believed to have generated in its 3 decades of operation combined. The printing press is retired. The bank accounts stay frozen. But somewhere right now, a wallet linked to Lazarus Group is moving funds nobody has traced yet.